everything
Hello,
should
Alex.
be simple. So Kablan, I know that you work in a highly competitive space and your service is in demand. And I think that many people, they look for specialists who can do cold outreach and who can find new clients. So there's a lot of demand in the service. And can you explain what is your experience and what kind of steps should one make to make it happen before using your service?
Okay. Yeah, I will tell more about my company. Yeah, I'm Kablan Kadjo. I'm founder of Kablan Consulting. And in Kablan Consulting, basically, we help mostly B2B businesses to generate more lead. Based on my experience, basically, I decided basically to launch a lead gen company. Why? Basically in the online space, there is like a lot of demand. But the one things I notice more of my competitor, they are doing lead generation with AI. Okay, so my side, basically I'm going against the market because I notice like sometimes doing lead generation, especially on LinkedIn with AI, is not super efficient. And first of all, and the first thing is not super efficient, and the second thing, the AIs cannot understand how. So I decided to do lead generation by manual and basically where I try to connect with people, I try to develop a relationship and understand what they need and how I can help them. So my process is more about build a relationship than actually sell a service or maybe a product.
What kind of information do you require from your client in order to make these campaigns as efficient as possible? And what is the homework preparation should be done to come to you?
So when I approach the customer on LinkedIn, first of all, I try to analyze the profile because from the profile, basically, you can understand what they do. You can understand from the post what they like to speak about. So I start to build the conversation with them. And the one thing basically I ask to my client or my possible client is how can I help them? So how can I serve them like with my service? This is one of the first questions I usually ask. So they start to tell me about their product, what they do, and what they are stuck. And the one they say, like, okay, I have problem maybe to generate more lead, or I have problem to target the right audience. So from there, we start to build the conversation on LinkedIn. And this is the second step. And the third step, I ask them if we can jump in a one-on-one call. Okay. For me, I don't call sales call. I call them more, how to say, understanding of your product or service and why you are stuck and how I can help you with my basic service.
So if you see that the offer is not strong enough, if it has weak points, so can you consult or adjust its offer to make it more palatable, more attractive?
Yes. If I see that they don't have a great offer, or they don't have or they have too many services, because I notice most B2B company, they have too many services, so that's why they are stuck, and that's why their competitors are making more money than them. So first of all, I try to understand why they are selling too many services, and most of the time people say as they want to be everywhere, so that's why they sell multiple services. Second of all, I notice a lot of B2B companies don't have a clear offer, which kind of outcome they want to provide to the market. So I come out, I did I do a bit of consulting. So I basically try to understand the offer and the service core and how we can target the right audience. The third problem is most B2B companies, they want to target everyone. So they don't have a specific audience they want to speak with.
So what kind of, I think that you understand when something is wrong with too many services, too vague offer, or that the client doesn't understand his target audience. So maybe if you see this, maybe you just you can recommend the clients to stop working, not to address you at this moment, but to refine and to define his offer and his target audience and step back for a month or 2 months and come back with a clear solution. I think that the situation with me, I have been thinking about your offer, and I think it's quite good. And myself, mostly I am stuck with my clarity of what I can offer, as the AI solutions that we work on, they're not as in demand as should be. And I think that we lack understanding of what can be done. So what do you recommend for people like me who want to work with you? I like you. I like what's your way of thinking and your human approach to cold outreach and your depthness, deep understanding of the human psychology. I think you have this. So what kind of advice do you give me on other guys in the AI automations?
Maybe I will ask you this question, like how do you see your company in the future? And this is a question gonna make you think, because you're gonna say, oh, I shouldn't focus too much on the present, but let me see the company on the future. And the second question I'm gonna ask you, if you keep doing the same action you keep doing the last few months, how your company will be in the future? And this is the second question. And the third question is to ask you, what do you like in your service? So what do you like, and why people they should come to you and not to your competitor? So we try to understand like a bit of clarity, okay? Based on this question, it's a question that's gonna make you think. It's not like that. It's not me that I'm gonna tell you what to do, but it's you. You're gonna take time to think, to understand, and then from there, basically, we can develop a bit of clarity. And obviously, it's not gonna take like 1 week or 2 weeks. It's gonna take like maybe 1 month, because to develop clarity about a new way to approach people with your service. Once we develop like a clarity section of 1 month, from there, basically, we can start again and then launch like your core service, but based on what you like, based about your clarity.
Yeah, thank you, Kablan. It makes sense. It makes sense. And I have been talking to clients all the time. And last week, I gave 2 speeches offline. One of them was in front of 150 entrepreneurs, and I have a lot of talks afterwards. So I think that your service is not easy, but it's quite attractive, and it's easy to sell once we have some testimonials, some cases. So maybe you can share which niches or which services do you sell the most, and what kind of success did you have with your clients?
Yeah, the one service basically I sell mostly is cold email. Why cold email? Because cold email is this kind of service where basically you can send like 1,000 of email every day, especially if you're a B2B company, you want to target already B2B company, and it's easier basically to reach the other side. But this is one of my main core service with core email, and the core email basically there are different approaches. Basically, there is the first process where you need to set up the system, you need to set up the campaign, and to set up the campaign, we need to understand what you want to sell and which target audience you want to sell. Once we understand all these factors, basically we can launch the campaign, and I'm pretty confident that once we launch the campaign, we can basically book to the company a lot of sales call. Why? Because we understand based on the copy how many people they reply for the mail, and what is the booking rate. And so based on data, after we can develop like a new campaign to increase basically the booking rate.
Yeah, thank you, Kablan. So I'm wondering what kind of products, so B2B, but we work with clients. One of our clients make door signs, and a lot of orders come from his advertising campaigns in Google. And so I see like even last month, like there were great orders from clients, but we tried with cold email, and we got some database from a with he has clear defined 7 or 8 audiences, and we split, and we took several thousand of each from each audience, and we prepared with AI personalized messages. But people don't react, so for the few months we get only a couple slightly interested clients, and it means nothing. Actually, I wanted to have at least a few clients per week or one per day who are interested. But maybe we're doing something wrong. So what kind of approach do you use for refining your audience? And especially for physical products where the product is not needed all the time, but only maybe once a year, per couple a year, like a door signs. Or are your recommendations for getting the right audience at the right time?
You say earlier, basically you had a few calls, okay? So that means a few people they show up on the call. So basically, based on the data, you need to understand why these people they show up, why other people they didn't reply or maybe show up on the call. So based on this data, basically you can launch the new campaign based on the people they show up and why they show up. So basically to increase the booking rate and to increase as well the reply rate. Because there is no, straight strategy for cold email, but there is only data analysis of process based on the data. As you said earlier, basically you didn't have a lot of booking rate, so you should maybe understand why you didn't have a lot of booking rate. Maybe the motivation was the copy. Maybe the copy was too long, okay? Or maybe you didn't speak directly to your audience, because most people, when you send cold email, they want to understand the outcome. They don't really want to learn about your service, but they want to understand the benefits. So why they should click to the cold email, why they should jump in a sales call with you, and which kind of benefits, So when you send cold email, you should mostly speak about the outcome, benefit, and should be a short email. Because why? Because most company or most people, they don't have time to read like long sentence.
Yeah, I see. But where did you get where do you get your clients? So from Apollo, and what kind of filters do you use for?
Me personally, I don't use anymore Apollo. Why? Because Apollo, I noticed like most of the time the data are super low, as there are no high quality. So I have a deal with another company they call Peak AI, and this company they give me like better data than Apollo. And I hear a lot of people they have like a lot of problem with Apollo. So I try Apollo too, but I noticed I didn't give me quality lead. So I decided to move to third-party company where they give me quality lead. And the plus one, I need to set up my email campaign. They help me with the domains too. So they start done for your service. So I don't need to look for lead in Apollo maybe or LinkedIn or other platform. So it's everything done for you with this company.
You both with they provide you with both the quality leads database and also the domains or the emails that you can use to reach them, right?
Yes. Yes.
So is it more costly, more expensive than Apollo plus Shopify?
It's cheap. Well, basically, I do a subscription, and the subscription as I'm affiliate, I pay like €50 per month. And the plus €550 for the domain. So in the end, every month I pay €100. Okay. And this price, I already have everything. I already have the lead, I have the domain. So I don't need to worry every month like looking for other lead in Apollo. And I know the lead are quality lead too.
So you have more quality leads and systems that you get results. So what kind of results can you expect? I mean, do you have some percentages like 1-2% positive reply rate, and what are the expectations? So if you calculate everything right, so you can expect more or less the percentage that suits you.
Because it's all depending about the domain. First of all, it's a good quality domain I use, the domain sender I mean, and the quality of the lead and the quality of the copy. When you have all these three things in place, the reply rate will increase. Maybe if you have a reply rate of 20%, will be 30%, or maybe sometimes 40%. But you need to have all these three things in place to make your life easier.
So if I give you like I tell you, Kablan, we have plans, so we have this offer, and you say, like your offer, I can find you audience quality leads And we expect the positive reply rate like 2%, 4%. You can tell this, right?
Yes, yes. Obviously, depend about your product. You know, how how many outcome can generate your product. It's all depend about that as well. But anyway, I'm gonna say yes, yes. So you're gonna have like most positive reply than negative reply.
So if if you find like I'm in the AI community, and we have a lot of people with great products and great people, very responsible. But many of them are they try to do it themselves, or they're a little shy, or they don't have enough experience with offer. They don't know how to define clearly the audience, and they don't know about the service that you are talking about. Because mostly people know about Apollo and this Epify. We use this. So if we find opportunities for you with our peer members of the AI automation community, and we come to you and say, Kablan, we have this offer, we have this website, and will you be able to help us get qualified calls for the next, and we have this budget for your services plus some outreach, and we expect to get our first clients, like 3-5 clients within a month. Does it look like, and we know that we will work with real estate or with hotel owners or with restaurant owners, so, but many people already started doing AI outreach with that. But do you think that we have good chance? What kind of chance, if, for example, we do some real estate offer that is tested and we have a couple testimonials? And so what do you think the chances that we get our money back investing in your services within first month?
Yeah, the chances are very higher, but as you say, basically you want to get immediate result. So my strategy will be I'm gonna do cold email plus find a social media platform where we can connect directly with the audience. So to increase the probability of booking more sales call and to generate, so basically, and booking more sales call so you can make the money invest back faster.
Yeah.
This would be the right way, because usually when you set up cold email, especially if you want to set up from the beginning, usually take you 2 weeks before you send the first email. So to increase the probability is better. We also say, you say real estate, so real estate mostly there are all on Instagram, on Facebook. Okay, so in this case I will choose maybe Facebook and the plus associate with cold email and go together. So that means in less than 1 month you're gonna at least have the booking rate super higher. So maybe book 6-7 sales call, and so we can close at least 2 of them.
Yeah, so I think that if the price of the service is maybe 1,200 to UK, that we will have a good chance of getting back our money with this first month. But also we have warmed up emails in instantly. So I run some campaigns in instantly. They are not bringing me results, real results. A few answers here and there, but quite neutral, not real ones, not really interested. So maybe we are trying. So, but we have warmed up emails. We have maybe like 8 to 10 emails that are warmed up for a couple months. So with a good score with nice spam score without any problems. So if we use them, it means that we have good chances of getting some leads within first month, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it looks like promising. It looks promising, Kablan.
The probability are higher, especially if you want to. It obviously depend about the target, but if you want, as the example you gave me earlier, if you want to target real estate, if doesn't make sense only go with cold email, we should associate with social media too. And usually when people they say they want a faster result, I usually give them like a VA too, and this VA they're gonna do outreach for them, and it's all done for you service. Basically, you don't need to do nothing. The only thing you're gonna do is to close the sale.
That's good, Kablan. So by the way, if I find you clients like 5, 10, do you provide any kind of affiliate or just maybe some discounts for my service?
Yes. Depend about I can give you like maybe a 15% discount, maybe even 20, depend about the quantity of client they want to break me. so we can help each other basically.
Yeah. So that sounds good. So I think that what you told me, and by the way, with social media outreach, do we do it manually? So which getting a lot of email messages to each person. So how does it work? If there are a lot of people, how do we manage this?
Yeah. So basically, let's imagine like 5 people, they come to me, they say, okay, we want to get like a faster result. Okay, they want to increase the booking rate, they want to have more sales call. So the first thing, I do a big consulting with all of them, and the plus, I give them like a VA trained by me. So this VA, they're gonna do outreach for them. So the VA from Monday to Friday, they're gonna do outreach. Maybe they're gonna send, let's imagine if you are in social media, they're gonna send around 50 or 60 DM if you are in LinkedIn, and to book more sales call with them. And then meanwhile, if they also say, we want to associate with you with call email, the call email will be handled by me. Okay, so I'm gonna handle the call email, and the VA, they're gonna handle the DMs. And meanwhile, I'm gonna do consultation with every one of them, like once a week, so we can analyze the data. And based on data, we can understand how to improve and we can go forward with everything.
Yeah, so you talked about many things, about quite enticing, very attractive offers and services that look too sweet to reject. Could you please... maybe I will put this, make it into a podcast episode and put it on my YouTube and on my LinkedIn and recommend you. And do you have kind of a price list or some offer in written form, I mean PDF, that we can offer to people who are interested? Can you provide me with this?
Yeah, do you want me to provide by email or
maybe on LinkedIn? But on LinkedIn, you can just send me this document and we share it. And so I think that I'm quite interested in working with you and recommending you. And I want to get maybe with some client or of mine or with my own offers can go to the first project.
Thank you.
Shortly. So please let's give it to me. Jump on some real project and we get some results. Then I will recommend you all over the place.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's choose our first project wisely. And I'm waiting for real prices. So you quote me some, but I'm not sure whether it should be advertised, announced now. But just share with me what are the market price of our service. And I will be glad to recommend you and to jump into one of the projects and to see what the results are. And then we can scale it as soon as we see some results.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Kablan.